How you doing, world? My name is JJ, and I'm your host with African American News Channel. Now, today we have some very interesting videos for you guys. So grab your popcorn, grab you something cold to drink, and come right back, because you don't want to miss this. Now, my first video is about an African American woman who says there's a huge difference between dating African man and African American man. What's wrong with me? Watch this video.
Is it just me, or have you noticed there's a huge difference in dating Black American men and African men? I like to think of myself as the honorary president of the Black American Princess Association, BAPA. And this is an official statement that Black American men need to get it together. I've noticed that in dating Black American men, it's so nonchalant. Like, you would think you are asking them a favor when they asked you to go out. It's almost like they've lost the art of courtship. There's no like, hey, let's go out to dinner, let's do this. It's always, let's chill. Or sometimes they'll even have the nerve to ask you for something before you've even gone out. Whereas dating African men, they will literally try to give you the world before you go out on a date with them. And they may have ulterior motives, I understand that. But at least they're taking the girlies to dinner, they have great jobs, and they literally are trying to prove themselves to you. Whether it's for their own ego or not, you're gonna have a good time. I don't know, I just feel like these African men are coming to y'all's country, Black American men, and taking your jobs and stealing your women. Like, if you guys really love Black queens as much as you say you do, you're gonna have to step it up, because y'all are losing on your own home field.
How'd you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about an African American woman who says, when I was growing up, I used to see commercials in Africa where they telling us to feed the children. Africa needs to be sending us money. I need money too. You got some money for me? You got some money for me? Watch this video.
Y'all, they really had commercials when I was growing up about sending money to Africa to feed the poor. I was like, oh, thank God I'm an American and I was born here. Y'all, I have met Nigerians that speak 6 languages, that have 4 degrees. If anybody needed to be sent money, it was us. I'm just gonna leave this right here.
How you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about a Haitian man who says, Black Americans are not African. Y'all need to stop calling them African. Well, what am I? If you Haitian, then I'm African. We need to stop calling you Haitian, because I'm African. You can't tell me I'm not African. Watch this video.
Let's try something. Stop calling Black Americans African Americans. They're not African. They're not. They're not. They don't even know what tribe they come from. I'm Haitian. I know exactly a Guinéen. I know c'est Guinée, les Guinéens prennent moi, les Lois prennent ma ibobo. I know that. But Black Americans don't know shit about their ancestors. So stop calling them African American. Call them Black Americans. That's it. They're black as shit, yes, but they're not African. They lost that Africanism, that Pan-Africanism long time ago. So those that kept him, respect to y'all. Y'all know your history. But the rest of them, fuck y'all. Africans don't claim y'all. Fuck y'all.
I'm back. How'd you guys feel about that video? Was he right or was he wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about an African woman who says she's tired of seeing comments of Black people saying African people should not come to America and talk about what they went through in America, because everybody want America to be so perfect. Everybody think America is so perfect. Watch this video.
So I keep seeing videos about, comments, black people saying, "Oh, we're all black, so the Africans should not talk about what they went through when we got in the United States." And I feel like that's very ignorant if you ask me, because like I have to talk about my feelings. I have to talk about what I went through. Yes, I understand I'm black. The skin is black. I know that already, okay? But what I went through when I got here, I have to talk about it to be able to move on from it. So if you're gonna tell me, we're all black, I understand that. But I cannot forget the fact that when I got here, I had kids telling me, "Go back to Africa. You're a booty scratcher. Go back to Africa. You stink." Every day. I was afraid to go to school. I did not want to go to school. There was this kid, took a picture of me, posted it on Twitter. You think I'm gonna forget that I got posted on Twitter? I don't even know what Twitter was. I was speaking Kirundi my whole life.
How you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about an African woman who says to my fellow Americans, please, when you reference Africa, decolonize your thoughts. Like the white people ain't take over Africa too. Whew. Watch this video.
My dearest African American brothers, my dearest fellow black people all over the world, Australia, Canada, Dominican Republic, wherever you may be, and the United States of America, please, when you're making reference to Africa, please decolonize your thoughts. Please overhaul your American and your white man's education, because even with the internet and even with how much Africans have put information out there, some of you are still deciding to sit in your ignorance. I would advise that if you have never gone to the African continent, if you have never done a research to find out the truth about the place you call motherland, please do not come to this social media. Please do not come to this internet. Please do not go on any podcast and open your mouth and talk what you do not know. You're saying that we live in trees. Some of you mimic our accent. Me, I like my accent too. I can mimic the American accent. I can mimic the British accent. But in my moment of you will see my Africanness come out. And I'm not ashamed of it. I own it with my full chest. You understand me? Yes. Now, please, this should stop. It should, like, seriously, at this point, it's no longer ignorance. It's not ignorance of, I'm ignorant. You know, this is willful ignorance. You have Google, you have TikTok, you have Facebook to educate you if you cannot travel to Africa. You have all of these platforms to educate you on the things that you should and shouldn't say. I don't know what his name is, Anthony or whatever, Anthony. Please, okay? If you do not know, please keep quiet. Carry your children, take your children to Mississippi. Take your children to Alabama. Take your children to Los Angeles. Show them what, poverty looks like. There is afflictions in America. Like, if those of you who do this thing, please stop it. Stop it.
How you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about an African American woman who says she is tired of African people talking bad about Americans, and then they want to run over here where the black Americans at to live a better life. Why they can't live a better life in Africa? Why they want to talk about us and they want to be under us? Watch this video.
I'm finna tell y'all something that just kills the fuck out of me. Black folks from other countries. And when I say other countries, I mean like Haiti, Africa, what have you. Tell me this right here, and I've seen this several times on this platforms just this morning. Why do y'all love to run y'all asses from y'all goddamn countries to come over here and build a better life? Y'all love to holler about, we so much better than African Americans. I'm not American. I am from Africa. We are warriors. We come over here and we get this and we get that. And we take y'all asses Back the fuck home then. Huh? Why do y'all bring y'all asses over here scheming and scamming and trying to goddamn coerce goddamn African American women to marry y'all so y'all can get a green card? You come over here smelling like armpits and ass, and then you love to holler about you better than us. Houseway, if you somewhat better than us, take your ass back to the dirt floors and get off the fucking linoleum that in America that we laid down. The fuck?
How you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about an African American man who says he saw a poll that took place in California, and it said over 51% of people said they don't want the black people to receive reparations, and they wasn't even black. Whew! Is that a problem, Jay? Yeah, that's a problem. Is that a problem? Yeah, that's a problem. Watch this video.
So I saw California had a poll and they said 59% of people saying they don't want African Americans to receive reparations in cash, and majority of them were not even black. Why the fuck are y'all even in our conversation? This is the shit I be talking about. I swear to God, y'all always in African Americans' business. Mind y'all fucking business. Damn. And the fact that they even get to vote is fucking crazy. Let the East Coast try some shit like this. New York, let alone. I'm smacking anybody lighter than me because y'all gonna keep playing with African Americans and we're gonna give y'all a reason to say we're violent. You're basically telling me the slave owners' descendants can get a hearsay on how we get our reparations. That is fucking insane to me. I feel like an African American should get the choice on if they want the reparations in cash or if they wanted to go towards schooling or anything of that nature. But you let them make that decision. You don't let anybody else make that decision as a fucking whole. But I'm not surprised.
Woo, that was hot. Woo, that was hot. Them people got their nerves. Let me get some cold ice water. Woo. How you guys feel about that video? Was he right or was he wrong? Comment below. Now, my next video is about an African woman who says the thing she finds the most hilarious is when an African American born in America, raised in America, trying to Afro-splain Africa. And she done came up with a new word. Ain't she so cold? Watch this video.
You know what I find absolutely hilarious? When an American raised in America, whose culture is American, tries to Afro-splain Africa to an African. Yet, if I asked you to name me 5 countries in Africa, off the top of your head, you probably can't, not including South Africa. But you'll be the first one to claim a continent about which you have no idea. You probably don't even understand your own history or where your ancestors came from. You probably can't tell me much about the transatlantic slave trade now, can you? Or which countries were involved in it. But you'll be the first one to gatekeep African culture from people who don't look like me, which makes you a racist. Plain and simple. How about less claiming, more learning? That's my American husband with German ethnicity learning about my Kikuyu culture during our traditional wedding ceremony at Urashio back in Kenya. That's how you embrace a culture. You learn about it. You don't claim it. Africa does not belong to you. We are not a color. We are not colors. No one is a color.
How'd you guys feel about that video? Was she right or was she wrong? Comment below. Now, my take on today's videos is this. African people who ain't been to America can't really explain America to nobody. Black American, African American people who ain't been to Africa can't really explain Africa to nobody. We are given misinformation through Google, through social media, through YouTube. That's all misconceptions. They show us the bad stuff. They show y'all the bad stuff. They trying to put us against each other, and it's working. It's working. And the crazy thing is, people, only thing you have to do is do your own research. We living in 2023. If you Google America, if you Google Africa, and you really want to find out, you will find out the correct information. So don't just go off seeing a social media a video on TikTok or going off what somebody say. Do your own research, because it's all in our face. You will see that African Americans is Africans. Africans is us. We are them. The majority of the people who got negative opinions to say about one another is a small, very, very small group of people. The majority of the people know what's going on. They know that African Americans is Africans. They want us home. And we know that we are African. Period. So don't listen to the misinformation or the hating or the slander or things people got to say. Them just ignorant people who ain't did their research, who ain't took the time out to find out about one another, to find out about their culture, to find out about their race, and it goes vice versa. Just as much as the African American people have to find out about the African people have to find out about the African American people. We are brothers and sisters. If you meet your brother and sister for the first time and y'all just both sit in the room quiet and y'all wake up every day quiet and y'all just be quiet, y'all ain't gonna never know nothing about each other. It's time to stop the foolishness, hold each other hands, give each other a hug, show each other some love so we can all get a better understanding, so we can become one and we can all live happy and we can strive. When that take place, you will see more Black Americans and African Americans going to Africa. Because trust me, if you do the research on Africa, you're going to want to go to Africa to live a better life, to eat more healthier, to get more for your buck, to get land, to do way more stuff you can't do in America. I always say this: come to America to make the money and go to Africa to spend it. Whew. My name is JJ. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share the video. It helped the channel out a lot. I hope you all have a good day. Stay blessed and know that you are loved.
I remember in Africa, everybody thought America was heaven. Like, we really thought America was heaven, you know? And then I get here, white people don't like black people. And everything that happens here is just so sad. Like, it's so scary and sad.